I don't know what I did, but my screen is this way now. It was this way. I must have hit something. And all of my buttons are weird. Like I got an upgrade or something. Why does my live look better? I have more options on my live today. What's going on? I didn't have these options yesterday. La 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 la. La 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 la. Put my glasses on. I can't believe that YouTube bopped me off. Technology hates me. Or my electronics hate me. So I'm gonna wait. Hello. My screen looks different, you guys. I think that my YouTube app, yeah, take two. I think my YouTube app was upgrading or something, because I have more options down here. I didn't have these yesterday or a couple minutes ago. However, I still can't figure out how you type while you're live, other than going on your another device to do it. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it up. I'm not even gonna take it down. I'm just gonna leave it. I have a thing that can make your backgrounds look different. Look at that, look at that. I like this one. Makes me look like I really have to dye my roots now. All right, I'm gonna stop playing. Oh my gosh, I could put a user in timeout. Oh, you're a naughty listener. You're going in timeout. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Remove a standard moderator. Oh, I can get moderators. I can pin a message. Fancy filters, yeah. It says I can have moderators. I wonder how I set that up. Not that I have a lot of people on here that are listening to me. I don't ever really have trolls. Nobody really ever trolls me on YouTube. Yeah, YouTube. Sometimes I'll get some rude people that will comment on my shorts, on my short vids, and they'll say some nasty stuff. I usually just delete it. Like, get their stinky little nasty energy out of here. Oh, cool. I don't know how I did that. But that's cool. You're on troll duty. Troll patrol. Troll patrol. Hi, Clark. How is everybody doing? All two of you. I was just saying on the last live before it froze me that I should probably do these closer in the evening time. I didn't even really think about people being at work. Yeah, even trolls need love. That's the only reason why they're trolls, is because they're not being heard. They're not being loved, you know? So they cause chaos. It's like, look at me. You know, they're seeking attention. They don't know how to get it any other way because they weren't taught how to get it in a loving way. So they go and they get it in the only way they know how, and it's by being, you know, nasty and rude. You're at work. You have your headphones on. I used to listen to lives when I worked in the office. I would just put my headphones on. And then my boss sat me in the cubicle in front of her, and every now and then she could go like this and peek, you know, over her wall just to see what I was doing on my computer. And I thought it was so annoying. I was like, she's spying on me. You hug trolls so tightly that their heads pop off. Earbuds. I will not wear, like I don't even know where they are. My daughter probably stole them. I like my headphones, but I like the wire. I refuse to wear the wireless because of, I don't want all that junk in my head. Hi, Melanie. My kids wear them, and every time I see them wearing the wireless, I cringe. And they're like, they cringe because I'm wearing the one with the wire, and sometimes they get all knotted up, and they're like, see, that's why we like the wireless. But whatever. It is what it is. So if you see me looking down, hello, Emoji King. I am looking down because I'm trying to access my live on my laptop so that I could write stuff in the chat because I don't know how to do that on my phone. There's got to be a way you do this. I don't know, maybe slide to left, slide to the right. Hit these 3 little buttons on the side, nothing. I don't know. All right, let me see. Let me just go here and try to pop on my live here. Make sure my volume is down so I don't start echoing. Okay. Yes, I look confused, you guys. I'm looking at myself now and I'm like, oh, yep, that's me. Confused. I'm trying to find the chat on my I found it easier when I used my tablet. Mini player. You know what? I should probably one of these days just go. Oh, there I am. There it is, right here. Got it. You know what? I should probably go live next time from my laptop. I have way more options over here. Cool. I just don't like the camera on my laptop. The iPhone's better. Okay, so because I got frozen out of the other one, I'm going to put the website here. StartX39now.com. That website, you guys, if you're interested in patches, has all kinds of information. It has everything you need to know about the patches, how they work, even though I can tell you who created them. There's testimonials on that site. So much stuff. I'm wearing my patch. I'm wearing 2 today. I have my X39. I always wear this one. Always. And I'm using the Eon patch. The reason why I'm using this one today is because I re-injured my SI joint and it hurts. I lifted up the couch and dragged it across my living room and I pulled something. And so I'm trying to take down the inflammation with this one. But this one's also good for your nervous system, the Eon patch. It makes you feel like a warm, cozy hug. Seriously, I'm not the only person that said that. Morgan just got these, and she said that when she put this on, it made her body feel nice and warm and cozy. And I laughed because when I first put this on my 2nd month of trying these products, I felt the same thing. But my nervous system was like in fight or flight. So I didn't know that it needed a warm, cozy hug. Yes, there is info on YouTube. If you're Googling this stuff, there's a lot of stuff's gonna come up. Lots. There's a lot of distributors out there. Do you know that this company has been around for 20 years? I don't know how I never knew about like all of the stuff for healing. Me looking for healing modalities for the last, I don't know, 10 years of my life, buying red light therapy lamps, the red light therapy mask, buying just like, I don't know, like random healthy stuff to heal, food, supplements, just looking up light therapy in general. You think if you did a Google search for light therapy or sound therapy or anything like that, you think that I would have come across this company. It came out 20 years ago. It never, ever, ever once crossed my path. It crossed my path 10 months ago. 10 months ago. I don't know why I can never talk. I always get tongue twisted. And my friend was talking about them on her Instagram. I think it was her sister that introduced her to the patches. She caught COVID. And her sister was like, you got to try this patch. You got to try this patch. So she told her to try the glutathione patch because she got COVID and wanted her to, you know, clear out her immune system, fight the virus, all that, detox her body, strengthen her immune system. And then she got her on the X39 patch. And I was just, I remember watching that first video and watching the first week and how she went from fever, coughing, and then by day 3, she was good. She felt great. Nothing was wrong with her. And I was like, oh, well, that's cool. But I really never thought too much of it. And then here and there, I would watch her journey. I knew that she had a bad back. She hurt her back when she was 14. She's a dancer. And, you know, I didn't put one and one together because, you know, I'm over here in pain with inflammation. It never just clicked like, oh, I want to try that. I just thought, well, that's interesting. I saw that it was a patch and I was just like, you know, I'm already over here buying all these other things. And I'm like, okay, I got this TENS unit. I got that TENS unit. I got something you wear on your head for headaches. It wasn't the Cephally. It's like an off brand of Cephally that it's like a TENS unit for migraines. I'm over here buying ice hats, you know, special lotions for migraines, special lotions for body pain, massage therapy, acupuncture, chiropractor, sound therapy, red light therapy. It's salt baths. I'm like, and then supplements for this, supplements for that. So, you know, just having a patch cross my path, and I was just like, bullshit. At first, you know, that's literally how I was. Like, I just didn't believe it. You know, I'm just being honest with you guys. So I know how hard this is to talk to other people to get them to believe me. Maybe that's karma. I don't know. But 3 months ago, before I started patching, I was in the worst pain ever. And I had just seen, like, I've seen so many neurosurgeons for my back. Honestly, I lost count. I think it's like the 4th one. But I've seen so many orthopedic doctors because I had to see one for my shoulder, one for my hip, one for my knee. I literally felt like I was falling apart. And I was over it. Every single doctor was just like, here, take this pill. It's for inflammation. Here, take this pill. It's a muscle relaxer. Here, take this pill. It's for pain. Here, take this. Do that. Physical therapy. Each doctor, the knee doctor, physical therapy. The shoulder doctor, physical therapy. The back doctor, physical therapy. I was like, what the? I don't want to keep going to do all this, right? It became a job. Healing became a job, and I wasn't getting paid for it, and I was pissed. You know, it was taking all my time. I was in pain constantly. I was grumpy. And 3 months ago, I was just laying on the floor and I was like, I had just tears rolling down my face. I wasn't laying on I originally went to the floor to lay down because my back was hurting, but I couldn't get off the floor. And I just had tears rolling down my face because the first thing that crossed my mind, you're probably gonna laugh. I laugh now, was where's the beef lady? I've fallen, I can't get up. No, not the where's the beef lady. It's I've fallen and I can't get up lady. Where's the beef lady? The fuck? The fuck am I talking about? And I just laid there and I was just like, is this how old people feel when they're on the ground and they can't get up and they're alone? And, you know, I said, thank God I have a husband and a child that's upstairs, because if I can't get off this floor tonight, at least they'll find me in the morning. But, you know, older people that are alone, nobody will find them unless somebody comes and visits them. And I just thought, this is a sad fucking life. And this is sad that I'm, you know, at that moment I was 44. I had just turned 45 this month. So I was just laying there and tears were just rolling down my face. I'm like, I'm 45. I feel 90. I can't live like this. I don't want to live like this. Am I even going to make it to 60? Like what am I going to feel like in 5 more years from now? You know, doctors are telling me it's your age, just deal with it. There's nothing we can do. They weren't even offering me surgery. My insurance company wasn't even approving MRIs. They just wanted to keep doing x-rays, and x-rays don't show you crap. So I don't know. I was just laying on the floor and I was like, please, like, universe, angels, you know, I was just talking to my guides and stuff, just like, please help me, like, put me on the path to healing or send somebody my way. And I was trying to get up, but my back hurt so bad. So I just laid there and I was just like scrolling on Instagram, and my friend came up and she was interviewing somebody that had problems like me. And I don't believe in coincidences because everything happens for a reason. Why was it her video, like the second video that I seen when I picked up my phone, and she was talking about these patches, interviewing somebody that has a similar condition to mine? So I was invested in what she was saying. I was interested. Now I'm interested, right? I wasn't interested before, but now I'm interested. And the guy was talking about how he feels so good. You know, he got into a motorcycle accident. He was all messed up. Like, he couldn't do nothing. At least I could walk around. He couldn't even do that. And she was like, and if you don't feel any different in 30 days, you have nothing to lose. You get your money back. And I was like, bet. Sign me up. Sign me up. I signed up that moment. The patches came in a couple days. When they came, I put my patch on the back of my neck. 30 minutes later, something, I mean, I didn't really care about the bursitis. Like, I was just like, yeah, whatever. That's not ruining my life right now. My back, my body, all the inflammation in my body was ruining my life. And 30 minutes, completely gone. Bursitis gone. No more pain. I could lift my arm. I could grab stuff. I can do a push-up. I could do downward dog yoga position that I couldn't do for like so long. And then the inflammation in my body went down a couple levels. And then as the days went on, it just went away. Body pain went away. The inflammation was gone. The back pain, all gone. My L5 herniated disc, no pain. The SI joint, no pain. Spinal stenosis, no pain. Could you imagine living life with your spinal stenosis, your SI joint both aggravated at the same time, and then because you got to sit a certain way or walk a certain way, you re-aggravate your L5, your herniated disc, and then that's inflamed and hurting when you sit a certain way or walk a certain way. Like, life was miserable. On top of that, I have spinal stenosis in my neck, migraine. Fibromyalgia gives you migraines. Graves' disease, which I have, gives you migraines. Thyroid eye disease, migraines. For my case, I have one eye. I don't know if you can see it, but one eye is bigger than the other. And sometimes it would it makes your vision a little weird because you see something, you know, more magnified than something else, and it can make you feel dizzy. And then if your vision is not the same in both eyes, eventually you're going to get a migraine. So I would get a migraine. So you guys, my list of medical stuff is like this long. I mean, just alone, my 3 autoimmune diseases, their symptoms overlap each other. Digestive issues, I'm anemic. Then I don't have a thyroid, so I have hormonal imbalances. And then I'm perimenopausal, more hormonal, you know, stuff going on. So I was just like a wreck, just a wreck. No energy to do nothing. Like, my mom would call or my kids would call and I would just be like, text me, because I just didn't feel like talking. I didn't have the energy to talk. I didn't have, you know, I didn't have anything nice to say. I wasn't even interested in anybody's day. I didn't have enough energy to be interested. I didn't have enough energy to care. I know that sounds awful, but if you've never experienced pain, then I guess you wouldn't know. And I mean, like, chronic pain for a very long time. Then if you've never experienced that, then you won't understand. but those out there that are listening to me that have experienced chronic pain, then you would know that, you know, you don't have the energy to do a lot of that stuff. I started patching 3 months ago. My energy through the roof. Good energy, not like I drank too much coffee, I'm jittery energy. It feels like energy that you're supposed to have. Divine energy. No pain. However, I did just injure my SI joint. Like, I think we're going on week number 3 now, I think. I moved my couch. Yeah, like 3 weeks now. I'm so mad at myself, but it's not as bad as it was before I started patching. But yeah, it'll heal up again because my stem cells will regenerate and it will fix that area. It did it once, it'll do it again. My anemia, I went from, my ferritin was a 4. I'm a 15 now. It took me six months, because it was 6 months and then 3 and 3, almost a year. Almost a year to go from a 4 to a 7, and it wouldn't budge out of that 7. 1 month of being on the patch, I went from a 7 to a 15. My hair was falling out. My hair is growing so long since I've been on the patches. I haven't had long hair like this in almost 10 years. My hair has always been pretty short. I mean, you guys can go back and look at some of my old videos. And the only reason why I kept cutting it short is because it would only grow to a certain length. It would only grow to about here, and it just wouldn't grow anymore. It would just split. I had bad hair. When you have a thyroid condition, you usually have bad hair and bad nails. My hair is healing. My nails, look at this. I used to pay to get my nails done. Now I cut them. My skin, I'm gonna have to show you. I don't know how you do green screen on here. I don't even know if you can. I know you can on TikTok, but like I get these lines, these smile lines, and I didn't even notice it until this month. A lot of them faded away. See, I took a picture of myself back in May, and it was all wrinkly, and my skin was a little, like, I guess you call it creping, when it's like not really wrinkly, but you could see the sag. This was starting to hang. This is flattening up. My skin is tightening up, and all of my lines are softening up. I still got wrinkles, but I used to have way more, and they went all the way up to here. It's doing a lot of amazing things for me. I'm gonna read some of I see stuff coming through, I just haven't read it. I was babbling. Emoji King merch available. Go check out his merch, you guys. John Binney is awesome. Big Pharma. Yeah, Big Pharma sucks. Suck balls. Petromeds. All they want to do is give you Petromeds. When I went to the doctors, silly question, what's in the patches? That's not a silly question. That's a good question. There's nothing. There's nothing in the patches. There's no drugs or chemicals. There is stuff in the patches, but there's no drugs or chemicals in the patches. They're non-transdermal, meaning nothing goes into your skin or into your body. Sounds weird, right? You're probably like, well, how does that work? So I'm gonna show you, and I'm gonna tell you. So this patch right here, take off the backing. You see that little white part on the patch? So that's a crystal lattice, right? And within that crystal lattice, let me stick that back on because I already got a patch on. So within that crystal lattice, there's these nanocrystals with a proprietary blend of amino acids, salt, sugar, oxygen, water. None of that enters your skin. So all of that is mixed together within that crystal lattice, right? So when you put this patch on your skin, the heat from your body, the light from your body, we all have infrared light coming from our body, hits that crystal lattice, reflects off of that back into your body. Sounds weird. I know. I was where you were at 10 months ago when I first learned about these patches. That enters your body, that activates your copper peptide GHKCU, which then activates your dormant stem cells, because when we reach the age of about 30, we start to lose half of our half of our stem cells. We don't really lose them, they just go dormant. It's kind of like losing them. By the time we're in our 60s, we only have about 10% of our stem cells left. So between the age of 30 and 60, you start to go bald, or your hair starts to go gray, your knees hurt, your back hurts, you get diagnosed with diabetes, rheumatoid arthritis, lupus, and possibly even something bad like cancer. Your stem cells are depleting, they're going away. What you're eating, what you're drinking, what you're breathing in, what you're wearing, what you use to wash your clothes, all of that is toxic for our body, and it creates inflammation. Inflammation eats your stem cells faster. So you're starting to see people that are in their later 20s that are starting to get sicker, bald, hair loss, disease, because they have a lot of inflammation in their body. Inflammation eats stem cells. I'm not making this up. This is science. There is a website that you can go to. You can read all the clinical studies that have been done on these patches. The website is called startx39now.com. I actually put it in the chat a while ago. I just should have pinned it. Let me see if I can pin that. Aha, pin message. All right, so I pinned that. Go to that website, you guys. Read the clinical studies. Read the information. Read about the owner, the creator, the scientist, David Schmidt. Read the testimonials. There's a few testimonials on that website. It's going to blow your mind. These are real people. These are not like paid actors. These are people like me. These are people like you. They're just sharing their story. Go to my Instagram. I'm starting to share testimonials. I have a few people that signed up with me. They're already emailing me, texting me, calling me. They've only been on the patches, as of yesterday for 3 days. And they're already like, oh my God, Gabby, I'm experiencing this, I'm experiencing that. And it's like amazing because, I cannot wait to interview them. Hopefully I can do that on this platform where you can see me and them. And you can hear both of us, and you can hear what they were going through before and what they're benefiting and how they're feeling now. So that was not a silly question. Hi Peter, I'm just going through the chat now. I'm good, how are you? So Gabby, ultra hypnosis, 442,000. Is that your, I'll have to look that up. If you're on YouTube under that name, I'll look you up. Oh, it's your second YouTube. Okay, I will definitely go over there and check you out, and I will follow you. Relax video. I love relax videos. I listen to them at night. Meditation. How are the vibes here? The vibes are excellent. Your vibe attracts your tribe, and I have an excellent tribe. You're interested. If you guys are interested, just email me. If you're talking to me. If you're talking to me about the patches and you're interested, just email me. And if you need to talk to me over the phone, because I know we all absorb information differently. Some people text, some people email, and some people like to talk on the phone. I'm good either way. Just send me an email. I'll send you my phone number. We can chat. Hi, Morgan. I am live again. I feel like I jumped off quick yesterday, but I just didn't realize what time it was, and I had to go, like, fast. I was like, oh, snap. You were calling me? Oh, if you were calling me, I put my phone on Do Not Disturb. So after this live, I will definitely, I'll hit you up. I'll text you first just in case you're busy. And then we can definitely get your mom signed up. I know it's been a minute since we've seen Angel. Well, for me, I haven't been here. So you wore it one day and it helped my nervous system so much. See, that's that. Yeah, I know. If you're talking about the Eon patch, I definitely know. I know. I love that patch. Okay, so yeah, after this, I will hit you up so we can get your mom. Peter wants to be a moderator. Angel, are you able to set Peter up as a moderator, or do I have to do that? I don't even know how I set Angel up. I was just like tap, 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 because my last live froze and I must have like accidentally tapped moderator somehow. But that's cool. We can get you set up. Yes, everybody, go check out Peter's channel, Ultra Hypnosis. He has a second YouTube channel. If you guys are into relaxing meditation videos, definitely go check him out. Show him some support. Read above. Read above. What did I do? Okay. I got that. Sorry, I'm really behind on reading my messages. I probably look funny. I'm like, volume up. Is my volume down? You know what? Yesterday I had my headphones on. Okay, we can definitely do that. Okay, I have to do it. All right. I don't even know how I made Angel one. Oh, I could create a poll. I don't want to do that. Get out of that. Honestly, Peter, I don't know how I did that. I know I'm going to subscribe to his channel once I'm done with the live too. Super chats, top chats. Maybe I hit your name. Oh, there you go. Let me see what is Angel. All right, Peter, I set you up. And hold on, I want to do something here for Angel. There you go. All right, you guys are set. So I think I knew what I did earlier when I was tapping around. I did see your name a couple times and I was like, bop, 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 bop. It must have been like moderator on, moderator off, on, off, on, off, on. And then I just left it and didn't realize I even did that. While we're doing this, oh gosh, Morgan, you're a moderator too. Don't know how I did that, but yeah. So that explains why you guys have little wrenches by your name. I was wondering, like, why did they have little wrenches by their name? Like, what's that? What, like little, you guys are little fixers or something. You got little tools by your name. Oh, yeah. Okay, thank you for putting his link there. Awesome. Does anybody else have any questions? I said I was going to go on yesterday at nighttime, but I was so pooped out. Like, so I signed up 2 people last week that got their patches and they had questions. And I was just on the phone for so long yesterday. And then I went live with Carrie on TikTok yesterday. And then I did gardening work and then I cooked dinner. And then I realized my favorite Netflix show was on, or no, it wasn't even on Netflix, it was on Amazon Prime, The Summer I Turned Pretty. That was on, so I was just like, all right, I am done for the day. And I watched my show, and then by 8 o'clock, I put my aloe vera patch on my forehead, my face was washed, my jammies were on, and I went to La La Land by 9 o'clock. I was zonked out. Yeah. I had a long day yesterday. It went by pretty fast, too. You know, I'm grateful for these patches as well. I mean, you've heard my story so many, I've said it so many times. I don't think people really understand. The only people that will understand how well these patches are the ones that believe in me and take a chance on themselves. Because literally that's what it takes, is you got to take a chance. And you either live with pain or you just try these patches and see how wonderful they are. Now, I'm not saying that they cure you in any way. I'm not saying that these are the, you know, the, I was going to say the wonder patch, but they really are a miracle patch, but they're not patches to, they're not meant to cure you. They're here to help your body repair itself. You know, our bodies are just so damaged that they don't even have time to repair themselves, especially people that have inflammation. There are so many people that have chronic inflammation. And when you have chronic inflammation, it's almost impossible to cure yourself. It's almost impossible to eat healthy enough to cure yourself, because you're not even getting the nutrients from the food and the supplements that you're taking, because chances are that inflammation is damaging your digestive tract in some way. I mean, there is more to all of this than just it being a simple patch and you having, you know, some sort of a disease. This stuff, there's so many avenues to this information. Like, for instance, my me being anemic for so long, you know, I thought it was weird, because when you're anemic and they're checking your blood, they check like 3 or 4 different blood markers. I don't know what they're all called. One of them is your ferritin, and the other one are your hemoglobin or whatever. I don't know. They're just a bunch of blood markers that they check, right? My blood was good. And actually, they kept saying, we don't know how much longer you can keep taking these supplements. Your ferritin is still a 7, but you can't keep taking it because your blood, I can't remember what they told me, but your blood, blah, 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 whatever they called that marker, blood, whatever they tested, it's high. She's like, it's good. You don't need iron, but your ferritin is still low. You need iron. You're not absorbing. And I'm like, but if I'm not absorbing, how come these markers are going up and this one's not going up at all? And it was driving me insane. Like, I deep dove into to figure out how does somebody become anemic? How does somebody's ferritin, you know, go low and their other blood markers are elevated or normal? So I didn't know if I had something wrong with my bone marrow. I didn't know, maybe I wasn't, my stomach wasn't digesting the pill properly, or maybe the acids in my stomach were burning away what I needed to get to, I don't know. There was just so much stuff, right? Sorry. Come to find out that iron level and copper level mimic each other. So if you are anemic, you can check your iron. That's an easy blood test to check. It is hard to check your copper level. I think you have to do that through urine. And not too many doctors even check that, unless you're going to like a holistic doctor. But these Western medical doctors, they don't check that. So it's easy to check your iron, hard to check your copper, and they are similar. So if you have an iron deficiency, you might just really have a copper deficiency, but your doctor's telling you you have an iron deficiency. And I think that's why some of my markers were good and going up as I supplemented, but my ferritin, my storage iron, was rising slowly. Maybe it was because I was lacking copper. Even though I get copper from my sea moss, from the minerals I take, I was even taking copper supplements until I started taking sea moss. So, but if you tell the doctors this stuff, they'll tell you, oh, stop taking the copper. You're gonna have this and that. You're gonna damage your liver. You're gonna damage your kidneys. And they'll start to scare you. And truth is, they don't even really know, because they don't even learn this stuff in school. So my point is, I started putting these patches on. They activate your copper peptide, GHKCU. My ferritin went from a 7 to a 15 in 1 month. To me, that looked like I had a copper deficiency. So, so much. There's just so much. Hi, Chris. Yes, Chris just ordered his patches last night, waiting for his patches to arrive. Yeah, so you can feel the magic. So far, I have a couple of you guys. I can't wait for you guys to sprinkle your magic to everybody else and share your stories. Chris has a really good story, but I'm not going to give you guys a spoiler, because I can't wait to hear how these patches work for him so that he can share everything and blow your mind. Morgan too. Morgan has a really good story. You guys all have good stories, but for the two that are in here right now, these two have a lot going on. I have a lot going on. Us three. All right, guys. I've been on for 40 minutes. Like I said yesterday, I tried to get back on at nighttime, but I was just like pooped out. I had a long day. I'm going to see how I feel later on today. And if my goal is to try to get on by like between 6 and 7 o'clock tonight, because I think I might reach different people at that hour. They'll probably be home from work. They'll be finished up eating dinner, and I'll be able to chat with much more people. What do you guys think about that? So just look out for me. I might go back on about between 6 and 7 o'clock tonight. All right, everybody, I'm going to send you guys off with love and light. Hi, Clark. Yes, being 58 and healthy is a blessing, because there's a lot of people that are 58 and not healthy. I know a lot of 58-year-olds that are diabetic, overweight, inflamed, colon problems, a lot of stuff. No, I'm gonna call you now after I hang up or end this live. I'm gonna call you, Morgan. No, I'm good. Peter. Yes, I can watch your video. I'm gonna call Morgan and then I'll watch your video. I promise. This is the one that Angel tagged. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna share it. I'm gonna share it on my Facebook page. I'll share it in my community tab here too. All right, everybody. I love you. Stay hydrated. Morgan, I'm calling you. Bye.